Avengers Doomsday has now begun productions as Marvel Studio today decided to hold a live stream revealing the official cast members involved in the next Avengers movie. So what I'll be doing here for you guys in this video is just kind of talking about the few cast members that have been revealed, this live stream in general, the backlash from fans who are kind of upset that Marvel did this, but also just getting hyped and excited because I am looking forward to Avengers Doomsday. Make sure you're not just liking, subscribing, but also leaving your thoughts on the way Marvel handled this whole announcement. Okay, so starting off, there had been rumors circling around just yesterday that Marvel was planning a huge announcement for Wednesday. And it looks like that turned out to be true when this morning we had a live stream pop up from Marvel with a shadowy figure in the background placing down a chair that then read Chris Hemsworth. I immediately jumped up and was like, okay, what's happening here? Are they announcing Thor 5? I really would not want that to be the announcement. I want some Avengers Doomsday stuff. And well, then 20 minutes went by of us just staring at a Chris Hemsworth chair, wondering if he was gonna hop in, sit down, or what was going on. And then another chair was added on reading Vanessa Kirby, looking like this wasn't a Thor 5 announcement, but instead they have begun revealing the people that'll be officially in Avengers Doomsday, essentially the Avengers lineup. And for the past 20-30 minutes, it's been like that, having a total of like 10 names revealed in the span of 2 hours. So let me just start off with this event before I go into some of the names revealed so far. I have two ways of looking at this. I can look at this from my content creator side and how I feel as someone who wants to get as much information out to the public and create that hype and excitement as a community. And I have my fan perspective. My content creator side, not gonna lie, a little frustrated, little man baby tantrum happening because I'm like, dude, 8-hour stream, name every 30 minutes. I got a life, Marvel. You know how many naps I gotta take today, Feige? Quite a few. But it wasn't just content creators. I saw a lot of Marvel fans actually say this is an embarrassing way to reveal things. Marvel doesn't have that kind of hype to be pulling this thing off. Why don't they just reveal all the names at once? I even saw someone tag James Gunn and was like, please don't ever let us watch chairs for 40 minutes. And that is kind of how I spent the first 2 hours of my day, watching chairs, waiting for a little music to queue up, and then a new name getting revealed. I quickly then started seeing people said that there's going to be a total of 50 chairs, and if they keep this rate up, it will be an over 8-hour live stream. So look, I get the frustration and I get the needy tantrums, us as fans going, just tell us everything already, ruin it. But from my fan perspective, I think it's still kind of cool, and it proves that people are still very much looking forward to this Avenger movie. At 1.5 million people were tuning in just to look at some names on a chair. Marvel is not dead in the slightest. And even just putting myself in the shoes, if I had a regular job, school, or anything else I had to do throughout my day, just knowing throughout that whole day I could look at my phone and see a new person, a new hero added onto Avengers Doomsday, that's kind of exciting. Lightens up the whole day. Oh, Paul Rudd's in it now? Oh, Invisible Girl? Oh, what? Tom Hiddleston. God damn. They just revealed a name as I was talking. And see, that's what I mean. Like, you just saw my reaction to one person. I'm getting to enjoy every cast member for a limited amount of time. So while the frustration or anger is still there, I do think an all-day live stream revealing this giant cast one by one, kind of cool. There's still other complaints about this live stream, which we will talk about in a sec. But now getting on to some of the names. I'm gonna go through the obvious people that really weren't a surprise that they're included in this movie. And that's people like Anthony Mackie as Captain America, the members of the Fantastic Four. And that right there leads into another like frustrating thing, because once they revealed one Fantastic Four member, it's like, well, you can't really have one of those guys without the rest. So you can essentially think it's going to take at least an hour of our time to reveal all 4 of those chairs going up there. But the other thing that is kind of surprising, where they're almost spoiling and ruining their upcoming movie Thunderbolts, a large amount of the Thunderbolts have already been confirmed. These are people like Bucky, Sebastian Stan, happy to have him in there, can't wait to see him with more scenes of Sam Wilson. Yelena is going to be also part of the movie. Wyatt Russell is surviving the movie and coming in as U.S. agent. David Harbour, Red Guardian included. Hannah John Kamen, who plays Ghost, is also in the movie, so anyone who thought Ghost was dying in Thunderbolts, not happening. They even freaking revealed the Sentry, played by why Lewis Pullman is going to survive and carry over into Avengers Doomsday. That is about 90% of the big stars in Thunderbolts we now know is surviving and moving on to the next Avengers film. So, you know, for it being the Suicide Squad of the MCU and a large part of that movie being about who lives, who dies, most of that cast is surviving, it looks like. So it does suck that that was kind of ruined, but I guess that's just what happens when you have a connected universe and you have these movies filming back to back. Getting on some of the other early names that got revealed that made me very happy. Letitia Wright playing Shuri again as Black Panther. That only makes sense that Wakanda would be part of a universe, multiverse, global threat. Definitely thinking she'll still be the Black Panther, and if those concept art leaks are to be believed, we're gonna get a multiverse Black Panther character thrown in there, whether it's a T'Challa variant or it's T'Challa's son that was introduced. And not just her, we also got Winston Duke confirmed, of course, an important member of those movies included in. But kind of the first big surprise coming out of Black Panther Wakanda Forever that is going into Avengers Doomsday is Tenoch Huerta is coming back as Namor in Avengers Doomsday. Yes! This is one of the coolest newer characters that has been introduced in the last couple of Marvel movies. Not just with the Marvel version of Atlantis, but his power set and the way he was portrayed on screen. This is a guy I cannot wait to see be part of the fight in Avengers. I mean, the guy rules what is essentially 70% of the planet, all the oceans, right? And if someone's coming in to destroy their planet and get rid of it, well, anybody who was once his enemy is now his teammate, and he is going to be an awesome addition to the team. So, very happy to see Namor is officially coming in. Another name I was kind of expecting but didn't know if he'd be in there, Paul Rudd is Ant-Man. I thought it was even funny when he was introduced through the chairs. They gave him a tiny chair. Funniest part of the live stream so far. I wish they kind of did more unique things with every chair they were introducing, but that lightened it up for a little bit because, again, that was like an hour and 30 minutes into the live stream, and people were pretty sick of just staring at chairs at that point. So Ant-Man being part of the movie, that makes me happy. He's a fun character, and really, the lineup so far of Avengers Doomsday is making me super happy. There was a point in time months ago where I was like, this might be the lamest Avenger movie because I can't even see what the lineup would look like, and even with the characters we do have, could that even be a cool cast? So far, this is a banging cast of characters I can't wait to see interact. Simu Liu as Shang-Chi is also in there. That's another great new character that they recently introduced. Not only are his powers really awesome, but just his personality himself is really fun. So just imagining what his scenes will be like with like Captain America Sam Wilson or even Namor if that happened. Because we do also have to keep in mind, although there's a good chance these characters might interact, there's also a good chance they probably won't even talk to each other because there's so many characters and they might follow the Infinity War Avengers Endgame route where they're divided up into teams and do separate missions that are equally important to the overall story. So I'd really like to hear from you guys on who you think will be paired up in certain groups and teams. I mean, we know someone like Sam Wilson is going to be teaming up with Danny Ramirez the Falcon, which was another name confirmed for this movie. And with those pairing, you probably also have to think that Bucky goes good with them. So there you already got like a trio going on there. If I want to move on now to some of the really big names that have been revealed so far, you just saw my live reaction to one of them. But first off, we had Kelsey Grammer, who will be returning as Beast in Avengers Doomsday. Now, at first when this name popped up and I was staring at the live stream of chairs, I did make a face of, oh, what? Kelsey Grammer. But then I thought, oh, he kind of already came back at the end of the Marvels in the post-credit scene, so that's kind of to be expected, and it looks like we will get a closure to Monica Rambeau being stuck on another Earth. But I mean, with Beast being there, that should also mean other X-Men characters, right? Whether it's variants of Cyclops, Wolverine, but the biggest one right now being revealed to me, and I'll probably add a couple of more as I'm editing and more getting revealed, Tom Hiddleston officially returning in Avengers Doomsday. This is another one where it's like, I can see him being in there, but I don't know if he will be. They really wrapped up his character so nicely in his Disney Plus series, but it looks like he'll be an important part of this movie, and that makes sense with us heading into the multiverse. He's kind of the one controlling it and keeping it stable. I wonder if Doom's plan will include finding him, killing him, that way he can take control of the multiverses and timelines and going crazy. And you know what? As I'm saying this right now, they're playing the sound. The music is a bumping. Let me play it for you guys. It's an X-Men theme. It's an X-Men theme. Who is it gonna be? Cyclops. Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart is officially in the movie. See the little fun we have with each chair? But finishing real quick, my thoughts on Tom Hiddleston. Good to have him in there. My biggest wish for him being in the movie is to give him some scenes with Chris Hemsworth. Have that little bit of closure. Things ended off kind of rough on them as brothers, and I would just like those scenes to happen. And Patrick Stewart, I was just talking about with Beast, we're gonna get more X-Men, having him included. Yes, baby. Now, the last Patrick Stewart that we saw in this universe was in Multiverse of Madness, and that man got his head just torn apart by Scarlet Witch. Is this somehow gonna be that same version that is brought back to life? Is this instead the Patrick Stewart that is with Beast in the Monica Rambeau Earth, or a completely separate Earth that's more faithful to the Fox universe? We don't know, because it's the multiverse, baby. Oh, you don't know how long I've been waiting for this? I don't care if he never said that line. They just announced more X-Men. And my boy is back! As I was editing the video of cast members that have been announced and confirmed so far, we had a bunch of chair reveals. Marvel fans love chair reveals now. A lot more X-Men than I was expecting. Some I did not see coming at all. So going through it, Ian McKellen will be coming back as Magneto. The Patrick Stewart one didn't get me all that hyped and excited. Very happy he's in the movie. But like I said, since we just saw him in Multiverse of Madness, I was like, okay, he's kind of already been here for a while. But Ian McKellen really has not been seen as Magneto for a very long time. Very happy he'll be back alongside Patrick Stewart. They confirmed Mystique would be coming back, but not the Jennifer Lawrence version, the original Rebecca Romijn. Also love the fact she is coming back. Nothing against Jennifer Lawrence, but it was pretty widely known she no longer enjoyed her time as Mystique, mainly due to all the makeup. And I think OG fans of the Fox X-Men movies would want her to play that role again. So very happy she's back. Alan Cumming is coming back, not as Floop, but as Nightcrawler, another lovely blue person that is a welcome addition to this movie. But the two biggest surprises, let me get the first one out the way. My boy, James Marsden Cyclops is back. Even though I felt sometimes he was done really dirty in the early Fox movies, having him back, just thinking about what the costume will look like, because we saw Hugh Jackman Wolverine suit and Deadpool. So to think Scott Summers could look exactly like me right now, a perfect specimen of humankind? But the shocker of all shockers, no confirmation of Wolverine or Deadpool, but Gambit Channing Tatum is coming back into the movie? Oh, I know Channing Tatum is just jumping up and down. You cannot tell me he was originally planned to be in Avengers Doomsday. No, the reason he got included was because of the immense love he got with his appearance in Deadpool and Wolverine, and they squeezed him in there. He fully deserves it, and it'll be so cool that he'll get to interact with the OG X-Men like he was supposed to a long time ago, and now he just won't be playing Gambit in a one-and-done movie, because I honestly, to tell you the truth, I never thought he'd get another solo movie. I thought his Deadpool appearance was kind of going to be it, but this lets us know there's more to come. I can't wait. I'm still surprised there was no announcement of like a Jean Grey or Sue Storm Halle Berry. Heck, even an Iceman thrown in there. Would have loved me some Bobby. Jumping off that point, that is also the end of this casting announcement for Avengers Doomsday. We had Robert Downey Jr. come in, fill in his chair, and the announcement for now is over. But it's like, there's a lot of names missing I'm sure are going to be part of this movie. Like Star-Lord Chris Pratt. Pretty sure he'll be in the movie. Tom Holland Where is Spider-Man? Mark Ruffalo Hulk. Brie Larson Captain Marvel. These are characters I can bet money they will be included in the movie, and they were not confirmed. So it looks like this cast is still much bigger than we expect, and there's still other names they haven't announced, but this ended up being kind of a fun announcement, even with all the frustration. It did its job in getting me hyped up for hours and hours. It ran about 5 hours long. This really now puts a more interesting picture of what Doomsday can be. I cannot wait to hear from you guys. Who are you most happy that got announced? Who are you thinking is in the movie but didn't get announced? Please leave me all your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always,